Hi, it's Anna with Create Your Future. In today's video, I want to talk to you about what self-concept actually is and why it's so important while consciously manifesting. Before I start, if you would like to book a coaching session, you can do it from the link in the description below. And remember that we are giving away 3 free sessions. The way you enter the giveaway is by telling us in the comments something that you have manifested using the principles that we teach here at Create Your Future. So you might have heard me mention self-concept in a lot of my videos, and I work on self-concept with a lot of my clients because you manifest everything according to your self-concept, actually. And we tend to talk about self-concept mostly as self-worth, what I think I'm worth, what I think I deserve, and that is a big issue with almost everyone. Everyone goes through that process, but that's not the only thing. That's not everything that self-concept is. But let's start with that and why that part is so important. Let's say you are manifesting a specific person and you start affirming that you are in a relationship with them, but you have had experiences in the past that have created a belief in you that you are, for some reason, not good with relationships, that you are not lovable, that you that men don't commit to you, women don't commit to you, that for some reason it doesn't work, that you don't deserve it. I have had clients who have had the belief that I don't know why I should have it. It's what I'm asking, what I'm trying to manifest is so beautiful and so something that I have never experienced. So I don't understand why someone like me should have that. So we are working with the law of assumptions. If that is your assumption, that is going to be your manifestation. When you change your assumption and you start working with new thoughts and they become the assumption, that has to manifest. And you need to realize that when you start affirming for, let's say, a relationship, and you start affirming that you are in a beautiful, committed relationship with your specific person, but you already have the belief that you are not lovable and people don't commit to you, or anything that is limiting your manifestation, that limiting belief is already a solid belief. It's in your subconscious and it's manifesting on autopilot already. This new affirmation about you being in a relationship with them is new. So the one that prevails is the belief. And it will block your manifestation because on one hand, you are affirming that you are in a beautiful relationship. On one hand, you have the solid belief that relationship never work for you. Relationships never work for you or anything like that. Now, the beliefs I'm giving, the examples I'm giving here are only examples, so don't take them literally. It's different for everyone. Even a limiting belief such as I am not good enough has different reasons for everyone. That's why for me as a coach, my job is to find your specific limiting beliefs, your specific issues, and create affirmations for what you are manifesting and for your personality and for change your own history. Because a lot of my clients come with this attitude of, I don't deserve this, but behind I don't deserve this, there can be a ton of different issues. So just to say that if the examples I'm giving you aren't resonating, they're just examples. They're different for every person. So that is one part of self-concept. It's your self-worth. It's what you think you deserve. It's what you think you can have. And everyone around you has to reflect that back to you. I always say everyone is you pushed out is always two things. It's your assumptions about the person and it's your assumptions about yourself. That is why you want to work with both things. So you might have assumptions about your specific person, that they are like this and like this, or maybe that they are the most wonderful person in the world, that they love you, they cherish you. But then you have the belief about yourself that you are never really treated well, that you never really get what you want. So those two contradict each other. Therefore, I always tend to work on self-worth, that part of self-concept with my clients. Also because it's not only for this manifestation, this specific manifestation that you're working on now, you change your self-worth and everything around you changes, not just your specific person or that specific job that you're manifesting or your boss or whatever the issue is. You will manifest that, and then the next thing and the next thing that you will manifest consciously, you'll manifest from a different fundament, from a different self-concept. So you have already done the self-concept work and you have made life easier for you, for your future manifestations and just in general. That is one thing. Another part of self-concept that isn't really mentioned in the manifestation community, I don't know why, but that is, how do you see yourself in relation to what you are manifesting? Meaning, Neville Goddard always says, what you are manifesting, it has to become natural for you in your mind before it can manifest. So what do I mean by this? You might be affirming for your specific person. Let's take that as an example again. And you might have a good good concept of yourself as a person, that you are a wonderful person, that you deserve the best, that you can have everything, etc., etc. What I just said earlier. But you are manifesting getting married to this person, but you don't see yourself as their wife or their husband. That is also a concept of self. Who are you being in relation to what you are manifesting? If affirming that you are their husband or you are their wife isn't resonating with you, first of all, that's normal, because when you are manifesting something new, it means you don't have it in your life. That means it's not, you don't have that assumption, because had you had that assumption, would that have been manifested already? So since you're working on manifesting something, it means you don't have that assumption. So it's normal that it's not feeling natural. But you need to realize that that is also important when you're doing your manifestation work, because you have to become what you want to manifest on the inside first, and then you will become it on the outside. Meaning you have to be on the inside what you want to become on the outside. So what helps with this is asking yourself questions such as, how would I feel? What would I think? And what would I say, for example, to my friends and family if I were already married to this person? Would I be anxious about them not replying, for example? Would I be worrying about this and that? Would I be insecure about myself if I already had this beautiful relationship where they love me for who I am, they love me for what I am? Would I be thinking these thoughts if I were already married to this person? Most of the time, the answer is no. So what would I be thinking? And you might not get the answers right away. It's okay. Keep asking the question. What kind of a person would I be in general if I had already what I want to manifest? That is also your concept of self. Who am I being? Because what you are being now, that is what you are manifesting. And that helps a lot. That helps a lot also with your self-worth, for example, because always go to the end. Always go to the end. That's the solution for everything. Your end, in this case, being married to this person. Okay, you're married. What is that relationship like? And how do you feel in that relationship? How would you feel in that relationship? I would feel happy. Great. What does happy mean for you? Happy means different things for different people. For some, it means joyful. For some, it means relaxed. How would they treat me? And how would that make me feel? Do I feel like that now? Do I feel safe or do I feel insecure now? What am I manifesting exactly? What are my thoughts? Am I thinking I need to lose weight for them to love me? Am I thinking I need to do this and this for them to love me? Or do I think that I am good enough the way that I am, and that of course they love me the way that I am? Your concept of self is a mix of both things. It's what I think I am. It's what I think I deserve. It's what I think I can have. It's whether or not I think I'm beautiful, lovable, successful, a good person, bad person, lucky, unlucky, whatever your assumption is. These are all assumptions. They manifest equally because your mind doesn't care what you are manifesting, meaning your mind doesn't judge. Whatever you give it, it will manifest. And the other thing is, how do I see myself in relation to what I'm manifesting? Do I see myself as their wife already? Do I see myself as their husband already? Or if you're manifesting a job, do I see myself as the person who already works there? How would I be as a person if I were already working there? Do I see myself as the owner of this car that I want to manifest, or is it too off? If you don't, again, it's normal. If you have resistance, again, it's normal. By the way, check out the video I have on resistance, because there are ways you can work with resistance. Resistance is normal when manifesting. It's because you already have the belief that you don't have this yet. And then you start affirming that you have it. These two thoughts start fighting with each other inside of you. The old one wants to win because your mind is used to thinking, to think this old story. So that it's like the old story creates resistance so that you stop affirming the new story, so that you stop thinking the new thoughts, because this new story, if you keep repeating it, it's going to become dangerous for the old story because you are going to ruin this. So that is why resistance is created. But that is also one of the most difficult things in manifesting, because this is when people tend to give up, because it becomes too difficult, it becomes too uncomfortable, excuse me. And people tend to think, okay, this doesn't work, it's not true, I don't know if I believe it, and they tend to stop. So check out my video about the resistance, and don't worry if you feel resistance towards being what you want to become. There are things you can do to get past that. It's normal. We all go through resistance. But yes, apart from that, pay attention to your thoughts and try to understand what you are being, basically, when you are manifesting something. Again, let's say specific person. First of all, do I feel I'm worth it? Do I feel I deserve it? Do I feel that I can have it? If not a big deal. These are assumptions, just like every other assumption that you can change. And also the other part of self-concept, which is it natural for me to think that I am already their wife? I am already their husband? Is it natural for me to think that I am already dating this person? Is it natural to think that I am already in this beautiful relationship? And what kind of a person would I be if I were already in this relationship? And by that, I mean everything. By being the person, it's thinking what my thoughts would be. It's how would I feel about myself. It's how would I feel about telling people about this relationship, and what would I tell people about my relationship, about me, etc. Try to contemplate on that, and definitely always work on self-concept, because everything around you reflects back to you, first of all, the concept of yourself. I hope this helped. I hope this inspired you to work on your self-concept, because you deserve the best and you deserve your desire. And again, if you would like to book a coaching session, you can do it from the link in the description below. Remember to enter the giveaway, and have a beautiful day.